Hello, people. It has been a very, very long day. I meant to start recording this about 4 hours ago. Do I want to move? No. My whole plan was to play a day or two here in Monte Vista to see if I could figure out what mod keeps crashing my computer, or if there even is a mod that it is, or not the computer, the game, or if it even is, a mod that's still in here. Because I did figure out the camera thing. I had two of the same camera mods in. I had one in the packages folder, and I had another one in the overrides folder. So yeah, everything I've done today kind of empty. Okay, so I put everybody in by age, and then I put in the pregnant sims, and I remembered that I've got the mod that lets me see like how many hours they've been pregnant. So see here, I've got like 12, 18, 18, and 25. That tells me how many hours that they've been pregnant. Pregnancy options, display pregnancy information. And then it tells me how many hours she's been pregnant, the percentage of her pregnancy she's through. So it gives me all of this information. I would rather it not tell me whether it should be a male or a female. I don't know if there's a way for me to remove that part of the mod or not. I've never really paid much attention to the mod. I haven't been really playing the game. I've been setting it up for ages. I did the Alpha Omega thing. I moved in. Uh, where did I put them? And you know what's funny? I don't remember Monte Vista being this big. So I was thinking to myself, well, I could just treat this as like a vacation town, just like Paris and Egypt and all that. I don't remember the town being like this big and lively and everything. I cannot. Okay, well, one thing I did is I made this base camp. Okay, this is one of the households. One of them has all the previous homeless Sims, and then there's another household that has all of the NPCs that appear to be related in some way to people in another town. I went into story progression. I gave everybody, all the late adults, I, changed them to late adults, early young adults, late teens. We had a preteen here, which is something we don't have very often. There's quite a few toddlers, actually. I was kind of surprised about that. I now have it in the 8-day per year cycle. So these are ages. Okay, let's go to like Lucky Palms and I'll show you the way it used to be. It was that I was doing everything on a 7-day year. It was babies is 7 days. They're 7 days old. And so when they turn to a toddler, they would be 7 days, which is 1 year, and so on and so forth. And I had been planning on moving it from the long lifespan to epic lifespan. And then I changed my mind. Baby is now 8 days, toddler 32, child 56, so on and so forth. And the thing that works with that is the lunar cycle. So one lunar cycle is 1 year. Oh, hey, I thought I saved it at 12. And every season is a year and a half. And I'll go over that more when I get towards actually playing. I decided I'm not going to do makeovers here. At first, I had made the decision based on thinking that this would end up just being a vacation place for my Sims and not really a town that anybody would like live in. But after I saw the world, and I'm like, wow, I forgot how big this was. For some reason, I was remembering it just as like the main island, and then just like one little part to the side. Here, like, socialize. Don't just stand there and try to impress celebrity. Okay, is there somebody else she can talk to? That's kind of ridiculous. Well, there was all kinds of people here. Go and make a charming introduction to whoever that is. And I have yet to do the thing to see if she has chemistry with anybody here. I'll probably do it right before I log out tonight. I took them all into Cass. I changed their heights, depending on if they're an alpha, omega, or a beta. I I went ahead and I did the same thing that I've been doing, look to see if they're athletic and, change their muscle and weight and whatever accordingly. I made sure that their eyebrows and beards and whatever body hair actually matches their root color. The main reason that I'm doing that, other than the fact it looks freaking weird when thing matches, is because I have that mod that makes them. Let me go up to the world so I can. Okay, like this woman here is an adult. So I have the consort age. Oh, maybe I didn't. So yeah, I've got everybody now. Why does it say consort grow? Oh, whatever. Okay, and then the teenagers consort grow. So their heights will be tracked by that. So yeah, I've got 152 total now. Even the guys have like blush and lipstick and stuff, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. I know I've been giving people blush, but can't even tell really. Oh yeah, and there's a goth, so I should have her go meet that person. That's what we should do. We'll give her a charming introduction. I took them into Cass and I made little changes. It didn't like any major changes unless there was something about them that really annoyed me. Like if they had like gigantic bug eyes or something. But the thing is, most of them wear sunglasses. I mean, almost the whole frigging town seems to be wearing sunglasses. So at least I didn't have that annoying me. Well, we're going to go here and we're going to charming introduction her. It just occurred to me that I hadn't saved. And I know not a lot of time has gone by, but with the day that I've been having, with my luck, in an hour or whatever, I would want to save and wouldn't be able to. Let's see this other goth lady. She looks like the other goths, Get a picture really quick of her talking to this lady. And see, isn't it wonderful that the game didn't crash when I went to take a screenshot? Oh, great. Okay, so let me just explain to you what happened while she talks to this lady. So once I was done with all of the, mini makeovers in Cass, and putting all of the information into story progression, all of that, I decided I was going to play a day or two here in Monte Vista. I couldn't think. It's really late. It's almost midnight here. Geez, it didn't take long for him to become a tourist and visit here. Let's socialize friendly with her. And so I decided to restart the game after I was done with all the cast makeovers and everything. And I just got like into this endless loading screen. And I thought, great, it must be one of the mods. So I went through and I disabled a bunch of mods. Then I couldn't get it to start and couldn't get it to start. And I kept messing with the mods. Then I decided to just enable all the mods and it still wouldn't work. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, okay, let me try taking all the mods out, period. Absolutely no mods. And it still wouldn't work. What on earth? Uh-oh, someone has noticed Lolita Goth isn't being exactly faithful in her love life. Word is slowly spreading around town that Lolita Goth is naughty. Was she told her to talk to her friendly? Are they flirting? So after I took all of the mods out and I still couldn't get the game to load, I decided to make a whole new Sims 3 folder. You know, you like rename your Sims 3 folder in documents and it'll create a whole new folder for you. I did that and it worked. And then so I started slowly moving stuff from my old Sims 3 folder into the newly created Sims 3 folder. And lo and behold, even with all of my mods in, the game loaded no problem. So far, it's been running with no problem either. So I have no idea. I'm gonna have to go through my library folder and figure out what lots that I need. So I made that mistake one time. I had downloaded the Stone's Throw Greenhouse, and then I lost it from my library folder, and so I couldn't. Well, that's why I ended up having to download the other one. It's like, I don't know, I was having problems with the Sims 3 website, and I didn't want all of the parts of it. All I wanted was the actual greenhouse itself. Anyway, so yeah, that took about 4 hours. I was just sitting here watching Critical Role, and then after a while I decided to start doing the ages and stuff for Aurora Skies. And then I got bored and started reading my book, and meanwhile I was just trying to get the game to load, over and over and over.
Stampa du Bisa Day. Sarknash.
Maybe I can send them somewhere to eat.
Glad.
I really need to, like, when I actually go to a town and start playing, I need to, like, input some new foods for the different restaurants, because there's, like, nothing here. There's, like, an invisible person here. I wonder if I can see who they are from the sky. From the sky? I have no idea. They're here, so it's one of these people. I told them to eat outside, but oh yeah, there are tables outside. Oh, my Sim's invisible? Well, that's great. Oh, well, apparently there's a bunch of invisible Sims. Hey. Hey, Don Lothario's here. Oh, I think I remember once, like, if you try to change their outfit, it'll make them not invisible anymore. Alright, she's supposed to be wearing formal wear. I thought. Did she change her clothes? Where's she at? Yeah, so there's another invisible person there. Where is she? It would have been so awkward ending the video where I stopped playing last night. I decided to just record a little bit here to put at the end of the video. It's the next day. We got through the night where the game was doing the whole thing of switching people's jobs and their levels and their jobs and all of the stuff that the NROS mod does, you know, like the first night of any time that I go to a new place. So we got through that. There's not as many notifications, so it seems like everything's going good here. She's at the spa. I'm kind of sick of every time she gets to a new place, she's in a miserable mood, so I decided to send her to the spa since there was nothing else going on. I did lose some of the time that she had spent with her cousin in the video that you just watched. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll show you the screenshots that I took with them. There wasn't really much difference. I really don't understand what was happening last night with the people disappearing or people being invisible. I was gonna reset everything in the town to see if that would work, and like the game froze up. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know what's going on with my game. I mean, it's not a Sims 3 thing. It's most likely one of my mods. And it's kind of silly that I have so many mods running right now when I'm not even playing the game, but it is what it is. I can't play Sims, none of the Sims games without mods. I just wanted to have something less stressful to the end of the video. We're leaving and going to Aurora Skies after this. So in the next video, I will show you what new stuff that I have added. I still need to buy the 70s, 80s, and 90s pack, I think it's called. I don't have that. I looked at it on Carl's Guide and decided that there's enough stuff in there that I like that it's probably worth it. And I got hiders that I hide the stuff I don't like from Cass. Yeah, I already downloaded everything that I'm gonna need. I just haven't added it into my CC Magic yet because I was trying to not add anything new since I was having problems. But I'll probably just add it and then not enable it. So I'll do that video and then probably, you know, the start of being in Aurora Skies. And I've got all of the ages and everything for the Sims already done for Aurora Skies. So it should be pretty easy and I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's been a really long time. I'm kind of regretting the fact that I never really played a lot of these worlds for very long because I liked playing custom worlds so much, but now looking back, I'm kind of like kicking myself, you know? I could have just added stuff from new packs into the new worlds, but no. Alright, I guess that's it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!